Something wonderful is about to be yours. People are treating you the way you've trained them to. And if doors of opportunity aren't opening anymore, and your life seems stuck, going nowhere, and you feel unfulfilled and uninspired, then this message is for you. You and I have probably never met, yet there is something I know about you already. You didn't come here to live by other people's opinions. You came here to live your own life in your own way. And without the need, want, wish, or desire for other people's approval. You don't need it. You'll never get it. Be okay with that. It's time we celebrate your greatness. It's time for you to be bigger, be better, be happier, be more successful than you've allowed yourself to be. I already know 3 things about you. You are greater than you know. You are greater than you show. And you are greater than you believe. You deserve a bigger, better, and happier life. I'm going to show you how to have it. Hello, my friend. My name is Bob Wolf, and you and I are going to have some fun. We're going to get you inspired. You are about to be given the powerful wisdom and ideas that can change your life, and in ways you may never have thought possible. So smile. I know where you're coming from. I came from there too. You've been looking for advice, inspiration, and someone to guide you and believe in you. Someone to let you know that you are doing good and everything will be okay. You are, and it will. Life lessons. Learn the hard way, so you won't have to. As the editor of one of the world's most widely read magazines, 7 million monthly readers in 60 countries and translated into 15 foreign languages, I traveled all over the world. I interviewed top people, celebrities, founders, and CEOs of businesses, and luminaries of the day, including Nobel Prize winners. In my travels, and upon returning to the USA especially, I began to observe something quite interesting. How was it, I wondered, that some people, especially those from a foreign land, many of them near being broke and with only the proverbial shirt on their back and a few scant belongings to their name, within a very short time not only propel themselves from being nearly penniless and homeless, but rise to extraordinary heights unimagined by most others. How can that be possible? I began to closely watch what the most successful people did and how they did it. I talked to them. I got to know them. I learned their stories. And I keenly observed what they were doing and what things were like the rocket fuel for their meteoric and long-lasting success. Whether they realized it or not, and most did not, they were following tried and true, real-world tested principles and ideas. Principles and ideas anyone can use, regardless of race, creed, politics, religion, financial history, education, and geographic location, that can uplift and move the life forward of anyone who uses them. It's those same principles and ideas that I will share with you in the Confidence is Power course. Yes, you've come to the right place. Here are what others in colleges may never tell you. You can spend years of your life and tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars for a college degree that can take you years to pay back and still not learn the real-world things about people, business, and this life. The things I'm going to teach you in the Confidence is Power course. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to be 100% honest with yourself and with me. Where are you right now on your life, career, and business journey? And more importantly, are you where you want to be? Not where you want to be in some imaginary 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years from now, but right now is where you are, where you want to be. If it isn't, and you're not living the life you dream of and know you can have, then it's time for you to learn the things that will save you years of study, years of experience, and a lot of money. They are going to be the things you can use that can thrust you big time into whole new levels of success and achievement. They are the tips, strategies, and ideas that can change people's lives, and they're about to change yours. I'm going to be taking good care of you. I love helping people. And I love helping people just like you. And most importantly, I can and I will help you. Just like I helped Bonnie from Vermont, a reader of one of my books. I am forever blessed that Bob sent me this at a time I was going through some changes that I was afraid to face and accept. I met Bob at a restaurant in Vermont and he touched my heart from the moment we talked. This book brought me such joy, tears, and happiness. Most importantly, opened my eyes to a new chapter in life and made me realize to never give up. We live in such a beautiful world, and I am so grateful that I have met some pretty powerful people through the years. Bob is one of these inspiring people. I believe everyone should take the time to read this book. It's remarkable, makes me want to be alive and do all I can do to succeed and help others along the way. Bob, thank you so much. Forever grateful. Bonnie H., Vermont. Thank you, Bonnie. So let's get down to business. Your business. It's the most important business you'll ever hear about, and it's called the business of your life. This is going to get you over the tough times quickly. You may be unhappy with the way your life feels and is going right now. People may be ignoring you or treating you in ways you know you don't deserve. You may be dealing with credit card and student debt, rent, gas, car payments, food, insurance, utilities, and so much more. Your full-time or part-time job isn't paying your full-time bills, and it doesn't even come close to getting you closer to the bigger and better life you want to have. You're tired of struggling. You're tired of feeling like you'll always be in debt. You can't imagine a way out, and you feel like you'll never be able to buy a home soon or have money for a great car or even a nice vacation. You feel like you'll never be able to get ahead and stay ahead. I've got good news for you. That's all about to change. You're about to become bulletproof. You've become an expert at what it feels like to live on a little. Now you're going to get good at what it feels like to live on a lot. A lot more happiness, a lot more success, a lot more power, control, and direction over which way your life is going. A lot more opportunity. A lot more purpose, contentment, and fulfillment. A lot more reasons to know why you're here and have been given the life you've been given. What I'm going to teach you will level the playing field for you, whether you have a college degree or not. For those with one, it's going to skyrocket your success. For those without one, it's going to take you far beyond what any college degree ever could. Here's what other people in colleges will probably never tell you. When I was putting myself through college, I studied long and hard. I sacrificed days, weeks, months, and years of my life, and I paid a lot of money, at least to me it was, to go to school. Sound familiar? Yet a question that kept coming up in my mind again and again. I'm paying all this money for an education, so why am I not learning, and why are they not teaching the things that are going to help me succeed in the real world? Then I realized something. They couldn't. The teachers and professors didn't know them. They'd never lived or experienced what being out there in the real world was really like. You can't teach what you don't know, and you can't teach what you haven't lived. What I'm going to teach you is what I know. It's what I've lived. It's what I witnessed some of the most successful people in life do and continue to do as they achieved greater and greater success. The kind of success that's waiting for you. I'm going to teach you things I would have given just about anything to know. I was about to learn one of life's most powerful truths. Life was to become the greatest teacher I would ever have and still have, and it didn't take me long to realize I would have to learn these things on my own. And I did. After years and years of trial, with plenty of errors and mistakes made along the way, life put some of the most incredible people imaginable in my life. Doors to people of power and influence were open to me that was unimaginable to a small-town kid like me. I was about to meet the rich and the famous, the celebrities, the sports legends and titans of business, the Nobel Prize winners, the Grammy, Emmy, and Golden Globe winners. They would be some of the brightest and most successful people you could dream of meeting. And I did. All of them had been put into my path by life, at the perfect times and in the most perfect of ways. And if you look at how and why it all happened, you just know all of it was no accident or coincidence. There was a big reason. They were my teachers, so I could be your teacher. I was shown the things that have so positively and powerfully transformed my thinking, my actions, my attitude, and every part of my life. In other words, these are the things you can only learn from living decades of your life in the real world and being around people who started from nothing and became great in business and in life. I learned the things that completely changed my life for the better. And now I want to share them with you so they can do the same for you. It's time for you to be inspired again. Where you are is not where you're going to stay. You're not going to be the same person 2 videos from now that you are right now. A great life is calling your name, and I'm going to help you have it. And that's going to happen right now. How I want you to use this course. You'll find that the course is written in very specific ways. You'll find 42 lessons. Each lesson is a different length. There's a good reason for keeping them brief. Actually, there are lots of good reasons. Number 1, you've got a busy life and not much free time. Giving you short lessons will make it fun, easy, and enjoyable to learn something new, powerful, and inspiring each day. Number 2, giving you easy to listen to. Bite-sized lessons will help you retain what you've read and heard and keep you open and receptive to taking each new lesson and making it your own. Number 3, you will look forward to each new lesson. As you begin to apply some of the tips, techniques, and strategies to your life, you'll get excited as you see, feel, and experience how they are beginning to change your life. Number 4, you get to choose how, when, and where you want to watch your new lesson. Try watching a new lesson each day. If you get too busy and can't, not a problem. Simply go back to the last lesson you watched and begin there as you move forward. This is your course, and you get to choose how and when you watch it. Number 5, at the end of each of the lessons, take a moment and a sheet of paper, or use your phone, tablet, or computer, and start jotting down your notes. Here's why you're going to find doing so will be so powerful and important for your success. To change your life, you need do only 2 things. Desire to do it. Take action with a good plan. That's it. This is going to help you big time to do that. Let's take a moment. I want you to do these 3 things. First, write down your experiences in your favorite notebook or journal, or make print copies of these journal pages, and how you're going to change and do things from today on based on what you've just learned each week. Think of this as a snapshot of the old you that informs the new you of what worked, what didn't, and how you're now changing things, fine-tuning things for your ideal life and the roads you'll follow to take you there. Second, at the end of each video, take a moment and write down a review of your progress on the success you've made. This will be an extremely inspirational and a powerful motivator for you that will keep you on track. Should you ever get sidetracked, think you're not progressing fast enough, or have those feelings of wanting to quit. Third, every 2 weeks, quickly rewatch the lessons and weekly summaries to date and keep adding anything to your end-of-week comments and weekly reviews that you now know and realize. Things often take on new or greater meaning when we reread something, and this is an excellent way to record those added insights. Congratulations, my friend. You're doing it! I'm so proud of you. Be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of the lessons in the Confidence is Power course. Thanks so much for being here and watching. We'll see you soon.